What's up, everyone? Welcome to Smokestack Joe's. Today we are going to be smoking a Tomahawk Ribeye on the pit barrel cooker. The best thing about this is you can hang this whole Tomahawk Ribeye into the pit barrel. Phenomenal. Produces an awesome crust and it's slow cooked, so it comes out perfectly cooked all the way through, full pink all the way through. So one of my favorite things about doing a tomahawk on the pit barrel, get to use some power tools. Nothing funner than that. So here is this beautiful Tomahawk Ribeye that I picked up from my local butcher, weighing in at almost 3 pounds. We're gonna drill a hole in this thing so we can hang it in the pit barrel. We're gonna season it up beautifully. It's going to be delicious. What a beautiful piece of meat. This thing's gonna be phenomenal. What a monster. So we're gonna drill a hole here so we can hang it down in the pit barrel. Gonna season it up good. This thing is going to be fantastic. I'll tell you what. Let's get to it. All right, so first step with this beautiful Tomahawk Ribeye is we need to drill a hole so we can get one of our hooks through so we can hang this thing down in the pit barrel. Got to drill with a bit. We're gonna drill a hole through here so we can get our hooks on and hang this thing. What's better than power tools and meat? Tell me what. Nothing. Get a nice hole drilled through here. So now we'll be able to take this hook, put it right through here, hang it beautifully down into our pit barrel. Next step is we're gonna season this thing. This is a huge steak. This is gonna need a good amount of seasoning on it. First things first, we're gonna go with some salt. I have this fancy Fleur de Sel. I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's fancy salt, and it's great on steak. That's all I know. Season this thing up nice. Like I said, this is a thick steak. You're gonna need all the seasoning you can get on here. Get those edges. Next, black pepper. We're keeping this simple with this. Nothing crazy. This is gonna be some delicious meat. Heavy, heavy. You want a good amount of black pepper. When this black pepper sits in the smoker for a while, you lose some of that pungent black pepper flavor. The smoke just gives it a fantastic flavor. So don't be afraid to go heavy on this. All right. Now, one more ingredient. Some garlic powder. Can't beat garlic powder. You can stick with just salt and pepper, but this garlic powder is fantastic. You're gonna want it on there. Seasoning a piece of meat like this will bump up your testosterone. Stop using those pills. Start eating tomahawk steaks and seasoning them. You'll feel fantastic. As you can see, this has got a lot of seasoning just from the board alone, so it's not going to need much on this side. Throw a little more salt, a little more pepper, and then that garlic powder. As you can see here, this is already wanting to come apart. This rib cap will separate from this rib eye very easily. When this thing's hanging, this may fall apart on you. So get yourself a piece of butcher's twine, wrap it, do one of these jobs, swing it around here, just free balling with this, just like that. And I do one of these. 1, 2, 3. Tight, tight. Now, this will stay tight while you can tie your last knot. Beautiful. Now, this is gonna stay together on the smoker. Get your hook right through. That's it. Let's get this thing on the pit barrel. But before we do that, we're gonna want a thermometer. Gonna wanna check these temps. We're gonna pull this thing at about 120, 125, somewhere between there. Gonna go about halfway down. Beautiful. There we go. Let's get this on the pit barrel. All right, we got this pit barrel all fired up. I got a few hickory chunks in there. Delicious. Let's get this tomahawk hung. Beautiful. You can see how close it is to the fire there. I kept it over to this side. Most of the heat is over there, so we'll be good. We got the tomahawk on the pit barrel. We're gonna let this thing get to about 120 to 125. This is depending how you want it. I like medium rare. I've known that if I pull it off around 120 to 125, let it rest, that carryover heat is gonna get me to a perfect medium rare, and you'll see this later. I'm thinking an hour to an hour and a half. Now is a great time to make yourself a drink. Today I'm going with the Dude you know. So get yourself a drink, and I'll see you when this beautiful tomahawk comes off the pit barrel. See you then. All right, check this beauty out. Absolutely delicious. Look at that. We've been on for about an hour and a half. We got up to 122. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now we're gonna wrap it, let it sit for 15 minutes, and we're gonna cut into this beauty. This is gonna be some delicious steak. Once we let this rest, we'll cut into it. See you then. We've let this steak rest for about 15-20 minutes. It's time to cut into it and see what we got. So look at that beauty. The juices are just pooling up on this thing. If you could smell this, the smoky smell you get from this is ridiculous. I'm telling you, there's no better way to cook a tomahawk ribeye than to throw it on your pit barrel cooker. The reason for that, it adds a phenomenal flavor, and the smoky smell I'm getting from it, I know this is gonna be ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna give you a close-up look at this ribeye. It's so juicy. You need to see this. Look at the juices pooling up here. This bark is incredible. There is absolutely nothing better than what you are seeing here. All I have to say about this ribeye is holy shit, this is gonna be so good. All right, we're gonna cut into this phenomenal ribeye to see what we got. All right, once you get that butcher's twine off, what I like to do, cut this off the bone. Holy shit. Look at that. Oh my. Don't go throwing this away. This is my favorite part. I'll sit there and just gnaw on this thing. This meat, oh my God. You know what? That is so good. This is it. You're the chef. This is your little special bon appetit. Now we have this beautiful ribeye. Holy S. Let's cut into this thing. Beautiful. You can see it's perfectly pink all the way through. This pit barrel cooker works wonders. There you have it. Beautiful tomahawk ribeye. Cooked to perfection because of the pit barrel cooker. There's no better way, guys. Honestly, this is it. Perfectly cooked steak every time. All right, guys. This steak looks phenomenal. The last thing to do is give it a try. I'm gonna let you know how it is, but right off the bat, I can smell that smoky flavor, and you can see how well cooked this thing is all the way through. So let me get myself a piece. I'll go with this one right here. Look at that. Holy shit. That's good looking stuff right there. Let me give this a try. This is so good. Beautiful flavor. You don't need to go with anything crazy with the seasoning. That salt, pepper, garlic is the way to go, but this is super tender, and you get a little bit of that hickory smoke flavor. It's good steak. Don't forget about this meat on the bone, guys. That's what I'm going for. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video. Follow me on Instagram at Smokestack Joes. I'm going to be putting out some more good content. But once again, thank you for watching. Now, get outside and cook something good. Till next time, Smokestack Joes.